Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and we're going to play some FTL today. I'm going to try and go through a complete easy playthrough. I haven't finished the game yet, which is a bit annoying. I do like to sort of, when I get a game, finish it as quick as I can, and then sort of go back and pick up and just unlock things, that kind of thing. And this is a great game for unlocking. There's loads of stuff to unlock. But I still haven't finished it yet, not even on easy. You know, I think what happened was I kind of played through it on easy. I got to the end boss guy, didn't manage to do it, but then I started playing it on normal, which is quite a bit harder. I did manage to get to the boss guy again on normal, but didn't finish the game. So what I want to do is finish it on easy, then go through and finish it on normal, and hopefully unlock some stuff along the way. I have unlocked some ships already, but I'm going to use the Kestrel, or as it's now called, the Argonath, Lord of the Rings reference. I do apologise. I'm just a bit of a Lord of the Rings nut, and there's going to be loads of references when I'm playing games to Lord of the Rings. Crew, we've got Eowyn, who's going to be weapons, a bit of a feisty girl, Gandalf at the helm, Aragorn in the engine room. Let's move them about. Who is that I've got? Oh, we haven't set off yet, so I can't do that. Yeah, so let's get out of the hangar. Okay, so Eowyn weapons, Gandalf at the helm, Aragorn in the engine room. Yeah, so this is going to be a complete playthrough on easy. I'm not sure how long it will take, a few hours probably, and I'll probably break it down into sort of 30-minute videos or something. But yes, I've kind of got a plan. When I've got to the end, I hope I'm not spoiling it for anyone, but there is an end boss, and when I've got to the end boss on the game twice on easy and normal, I've been beaten. And he's kind of got 3 phases, and I sort of was defeated on the second phase essentially, both times. But I do have a plan of what I want to try and do. I want to get the from what I've when you get to him, the problem is he's got 4 shields, so that's very difficult to get through, regardless of the weapons you've got. So what I'm hoping to do is to get the ship to a point where I've got 2 ion beams which disable systems, and they'll be targeting shields and probably weapons pretty much all the time to keep those down. So 2 of those powered up, so they're firing both at the same time, and then some other sort of destructive weapon, hopefully a halberd beam, which I've used before, and that's pretty devastating when they don't have any shields. The other thing I want to do as well is try and train. I want to get a transporter, a teleporter, to try and train up a couple of guys in hand-to-hand combat, because that seems to be pretty important for the boss at the end as well. Of course, it's all luck of the draw, really. You know, it depends on if you get a store that's selling those kind of things, or if you get it off of someone else, or a ship that you've beaten. You know, will you get enough scrap for it? What I like about the game is that it is quite random. Every run's quite different, you know, and you might do a run and everything's going great and it's brilliant, and then you do another run where things just go completely tits up. I mean, I was doing an easy run yesterday on a different ship, and it was going brilliantly, but then what happened is I jumped into a sector, there was no ships there, but suddenly four sort of people were beamed onto the ship, like 4 of them. You know, I only had 3 crew, and I couldn't sort of work the O2 enough to try and sort of suffocate them, so they ended up killing my crew, and that was it really. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But the game is officially up there in the top 10 for this generation, I think. It stands up there proudly with what's that? Atom Zombie Smasher, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, those kind of games. You know, I mean, I do play AAA games. It's just a habit from sort of, you know, I used to work in the games industry many years ago, so it's sort of a habit from that really. You feel you've got to keep playing, you've got to play these games to just to keep up what's going on, and I do enjoy them. You know, I'm not saying I don't enjoy them, but if I did a top 10, there wouldn't be too many AAA games in there, I don't think. But I can thoroughly recommend this, you know, as I did Atom Zombie Smasher. It's a brilliant game. There's so much to it, lots of different ships and tactics to use as you're going through. Yeah, and it's highly recommended. But enough waffle. Let's kick off. This is our first sector. As I said before, you need to try and take the optimal route, so you're visiting as many planets or systems as you can. I'm not sure whether to start I could go across there, then back, and then over there. The nebulas are good, the purple ones. Essentially, that slows the fleet down that's chasing you. I think probably what I might do is go across there and try and come back. Oh, here we go. Attempt to download the ship status stores. No, looks like we activated it, so we've got a fight. Auto assault. These ships don't have any crew. And what I'll be doing is just using my burst laser. We will burst laser shoots three times, so we'll shoot at the weapons. I think probably takes a little while to charge up, but as your crew gets more experienced at using the weapons, it sort of shortens the recharge time. I think these guys have got a weapon that I really hate. They're a bit like this one here. They're a bit like rockets, where your shields can't protect against them. I think this one kind of beams something aboard the ship and it explodes, which is a real pain. I'm not too worried about his laser thing. Oh, okay. I think I just hit his weapons in time then. That was handy. Let's go for the shields this time. I think on easy, I don't think that their stuff, the automated stuff, regenerates when you destroy it. Or if it does, it's very slow. Okay, shields down. This fight's is over. So a nice easy start and some nice easy scrap. That's what we want. Now, I'm not quite sure where to spend my scrap at the moment. I do need to, if I'm going to have two ion beams going, plus another weapon by the end, I'll need to certainly have quite a lot in the weapons. I think probably a cloaking device is essential, so I'll have a cloaking device. Right, now what we're going to do, we're going to go back on ourselves. I don't think we need to visit a store yet. Then we'll go across there, and we'll try and visit those nebulas on the top there. It's a nice debris from a forgotten battleship still orbits the gas giant in this system, and we've picked up some scrap for doing nothing. That's always a good thing. Not as much as you normally get. Now, as you can see, the Rebel fleet are already on my tail. That's I'm sure you normally get a bit longer than that, but there you go. Okay, first check here. This guy's going to have drones, which is a pain. We're also in an ion storm, which means that I've essentially got you lose half your power. So I've only got my shields and weapons up and running at the moment. Obviously my O2's down and my shields are down, so this could be a pretty horrible fight. What has he got? He's got a beam weapon. He's got no shields though, which is quite good. I think what I might do is go for he's got a drone, enemy drone, which is a pain in the arse. Right. Not enough power. If I just drop my engines completely and put my shields up instead, I'm going to start losing oxygen as well, so I need to I think at least having a shield up is quite good, because it means that it will keep coming up. The only problem is oxygen's going to go down. What I might do is have one burst laser, one burst of my laser. Come on, that's it. Okay, so I've knocked out his drones, which is quite good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap weapons here. Oops, I'm going to swap weapons here so I can put some O2 on. My shields are down, so I'll put those into the engines, and then we'll chuck a rocket his way. We'll aim for his weapons. Please hit. Whee! Okay, feeling a bit better now. I think we're probably going to win this one. Oh no! Let's go for another rocket. We don't want him to activate his drone again, so we'll shoot at that. Oh, drone's activated. Bugger! Oh, she's going to pick me off. Quick, hit it! Whew, thank God for that. Accept surrender. Not now, no. I'm not accepting any bloody surrender now. I think one more hit and And we should be winning this one. We've got a lot of damage to repair though. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, we won that one. But the ion storm really mucked us up there, so we've got plenty of repairs to be doing. Oh, there's a fire in there. Oh, there's fire everywhere. Oh my god. No, don't worry about that. Just put the fires out first. And you. I should probably have opened the hatch here to extinguish the fires. Okay. Right, I think that's the fires out, hopefully. So let's get stuff repaired. Yeah, that's how the game works, really. You know, you really just get stuff gets thrown at you, so you know, quite out of the blue, and suddenly you know you're in trouble. Think, oh god. Right, so everything's back up to repaired. We have got 75% hull, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. Let's get some healing going. We jump out of this sector. Okay, everyone back to their stations. I think we're okay, all up and running again. Let's get out of here. Heavily damaged Federation ship. Let's follow them. Oh god. Okay. Right, shields up. Burst lasers on. Now this is where things can go really terribly wrong, because they've got a teleport, which means they're going to teleport people over, which is a real pain in the arse. Intruders detected. I haven't upgraded my doors yet. That's probably one of the first things I should have done. Let's see if we can flush them out, shall we? I know where they are. They're sort of in this area. You can see by the doors opening and closing. Rocket incoming. Please miss. Woohoo! It did. Okay, so they've gone in there. Let's open all this section as well. By opening all the doors and letting the oxygen out of this section, it just sort of damages them essentially. I've taken their weapons out, which is good. We'll go for the shields next. Yeah, a little tip here. Just keep it, because you can't in an ion in a nebula. You can't see your ship. The sensors don't work apart unless you've got a crew member in the room. So just be aware of that. But you can see where the invaders are because the doors open and close when they go into a room. So just keep an eye on that. Essentially what I'm doing is just flushing out the oxygen in this section. Basically just so it weakens them, damages them essentially, and it will kill them eventually. I probably should go for his engines here in case he tries to get away. Ah, there we go. There's a fight. Let's send Aragorn round to help Erwin. We're not accepting surrender. Sorry, chap. And they've got their rockets back up again. Now I have no way of knowing if oh, engine room hit. I've got no way of knowing if there was only one intruder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut all the doors. There we go. Battle won. Cool. Let's get Eowyn over just to get some and Aragorn. Heal him up a bit. Oh, he's walking through an area where there's not much in the way of oxygen. Okay, so all pretty straightforward so far. I'm always a bit worried when you see a teleporter on a ship, because that can be a real pain. Shall we stay in the nebula? We could go here and then sort of take it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come across to the store, because we've see if there's anything, if they've got anything that we can buy. Another automated ship. Let's going to try and get away this one. Let's use the rockets as well, so we can stop him from getting away. He's got a rocket launcher as well, or a missile launcher. So we'll try and We'll try and take that out, and we'll go for his shields as well. Double whammy. Rocket incoming. Ooh, it missed. Cool. Ah, there we go. So essentially he's disabled. That's it. There we go. Let's jump. Oh, the fleet, the rebel fleet's going to be very close to us. Let's check the store. It's worth checking, you know. It'd be a shame to miss something and then we don't get it a bit further down the line. Okay, so this is this ship's got pretty much everything we want. It's got some mantis, which are very good in combat. It's got a teleporter and it's got a cloaking device. I can only buy. We're going to pick up a teleporter and we're going to pick up another crew member. Tatch, or Tack, however you want to pronounce it. And then what I'll do is... where's our teleporter room? Down there. Okay. Let's put him in a teleporter room. Actually, let's have him working on shields, and then what I'll do is, if we get into a fight where we can teleport him across, I mean, it's a bit iffy sending him across on his own. I'd like to pick up another member first, but let's see how we go. Distress call. Let's check that out. I've detoured off my planned route there. Oh, a small ship in trouble. They want our help. We've got a teleporter. You see, these blue options come up when you have the correct thing. So a teleporter, or if you've got a certain race of crew member, certain type of crew member, then you get them as well. So hopefully we might get someone else here. Someone might join us. Oh no, they repaired it. Well, we got our ship repaired for nothing there, so that's okay. Okay, let's cover as many systems as we can before we have to get out of the sector. Big ship, rebel fighter. Pay a toll? No, thank you. They've got a rocket launcher. I think we'll. They've probably got. They haven't got a teleporter. They've probably got quite a big crew. I don't want to send a guy over there on his own. That'd be stupid. So what we'll do, we'll go for double whammy again. Weapons and shields. They might get a rocket off before we manage to hit anything. Oh, rocket hits the engine room and there's a fire. I'm going to move Aragorn out. And we'll flush the fires out, I think, probably. There we go. Okay, so their weapons and shields are down. I don't think it's worth me. I don't think it's worth sending a guy over. He'll probably have too many. We'll take out his engine so he can't. Oh, bloody hell! The fire's not going out quick enough. Okay, they want to surrender. No way. Fires are out. Let's get the oxygen back into that area there. They got their rocket back up again. Let's quickly hit that. They got both weapons up and running again, but they should be dead now. Oh, incoming rocket. Oh, he's hit the O2. Okay, we'll get two guys in there clearing up as quick as possible. It's pretty straightforward so far. We've had more problems than I'd like on easy level in the first sector, but I think we've been a bit unlucky actually. Actually, I'll get these two repairing the engines because we can't jump at the moment. Get them in the healing. Get them in the med center. I'd like to start training up some hand-to-hand guys to invade the ship. but not really getting much chance at the moment. I think I need another one. It's a bit dodgy sending one in on his own. He will probably die. Okay, let's go. We'll go across to there. We'll go to the ones nearest to us, so we can sort of try and visit as many as we can before we leave the sector. Nothing here. That's a bit of a pain. Let's go right across to that one. Oh, here we go. Lots of automated ships at the moment are coming across. Okay, this one's going to try and get away. We'll go for... What's he got? He's got a laser and a beam. We'll go for his weapons. And his engine room. Try to stop him escaping. Okay, engine's down. Those beam weapons are really good. I'd like to pick up a halberd beam if I can at some point. Okay, we've got him this time. There we go. That was very straightforward, that one. Not much scrap and stuff at the moment, though. I'm kind of struggling a bit for scrap. We might be able to get that one, then the exit. Let's give it a go. Oh, asteroid field. Okay, asteroid field, bit more complicated this time. They've got crew members. It's not really going to be worth. Let's go for their shield. It's not going to be worth sending someone over. They have too many. They want to surrender. That's a lot of missiles and a lot of fuel they want to give up. Let's accept their offer. That's pretty generous, isn't it? Then we can just get out of here as soon as we can before the asteroids wreck our ship. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we'll be able to get that one in as well before we have to jump from the sector. Ooh. Okay, rebel rigger. Oh, something's happened here. My engines can only be partially powered for some reason. That's a bit of a pain. Right, this could be a real pain, this fight. Anyway, they've got a drone and they've got a beam weapon by the looks of things. So let's try and take this stuff out. That was a little beam drone, actually. Didn't seem to do a lot unless it's got no shield, so I might be okay actually. Hit the weapons. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. Weapons down. I'm not worried about this enemy guy. He's a beam drone, and I think they can only do damage if I've got no shields. So his weapons back up and running though. Here we go. Let's jump. I think we'll get away with that without having to fight the advancing fleet. Oh, an abandoned space station circles a lonely planet. Quick check, and we've found some stuff. We've got a boarding drone and a scrap. We haven't got a drone control, so we can't use that, but I can probably sell it at some point. Let's hit the next sector. Rock or Zoltan? I think the Rocks are the big guys, big beefy guys, who are pretty tough in hand-to-hand combat. I'm sure I went to a rock-controlled sector in my last game, and a couple of them got beamed on board, and that was game over. I just couldn't. I had three crew members, and I just couldn't do anything about it. I think we'll go Zoltan. I'm not sure if that's the right choice or not, but we'll see. Let's see what it says. Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. Let's hope so. Okay, let's jump. We'll go back on ourselves before the fleet arrive. I've had this before, this Zoltan research thing. They're doing some experiments and they want us to undergo a few scans. I'm sure I've done it before a couple of times, and the first time it was okay. It wasn't it wasn't negative in any way, it was positive. And then the second time I did it, I'm sure I lost a crew member or something. I think I'm going to decline. Oh, okay. For a moment there I thought they was going to attack us. Right, let's head over this way. Oh, big ship again. Bloody got drones. I bloody hate drones. Really do. I'd still like another crew member so I can send the guys in for attack. Let's have a burst laser at their weapons, see if we can take out their beamy thing there. I've got plenty of rockets, so I'll throw this at their shields. No, actually, I'll throw it at their drones. I bet their drone is... I bet their drone is one of those boarding drones where they throw a drone on and it's got 150 hit points and it's a real pain in the neck. I'll try and take that out completely. We'll have a go at the have to go at the shields as well. They want to surrender. No, let's carry on going. Shields are down, so we'll won't bother firing any more rockets. Don't think we need them. It's weird they had a drone system, didn't use it from what I can tell. We got a lot more scrap there for not accepting a surrender, which is quite interesting. I didn't feel too bad because they kind of started the fight. There's a store. Yeah, what could we buy there? Could we buy another party member, maybe? Oh, yep. And they've got a rock guy. They've got 150 hit points. They're quite slow, but they're immune to fire. I reckon a rock man, and a rockman and that one of the mantis guys would probably be pretty good in a fight. I don't need to repair my hull too much. I've got plenty of fuel. None of these that I want. I'm not finding any other weapons I want at the moment, but hopefully as we go along we will do. Okay, so hopefully in the next fight what we can do is chuck a couple of guys in there to when you're beaming them on board, the rockman speed it's not really a problem because they beam into a room and just start fighting in the room essentially. So let's jump and give that a try. Oh, another store. We haven't got any money, but we'll go across anyway. I need to start maybe sticking a shield in or something somewhere. Yeah, now he's got Ion Blast, and I think I'm probably going to buy that. I mean, that is going to use up quite a bit more of my scrap. But that's quite important. I'm going to have that, I think, probably. Okay, let's hope that wasn't a mistake. Right, we'll come right back across again to get amongst all the little group of systems. Okay, energy fighter. These are a pain because this shield bar here, you have to knock that bar down before you actually get to the ship. But I don't think. But I do think that I can probably still beam someone aboard. Okay, now we're going to beam a couple of guys aboard. It's always can always be a bit of a problem, you know, because the thing is that they might die, and then you've pretty much wasted Pretty much wasted them. Oh, they've got their super shields. We've got to get their super shields down first. So what I'll do is I'll charge up a rocket. Oh, incoming! Missed. We'll throw a rocket in. I'm assuming that's going to hit their super shield as well. They've got a couple of lasers that fire one of each. Ah, you numpty. Okay, that's that down. I'm going to chuck a rocket at their shields just to damage those. Okay, shields down, their weapons are still up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to beam my... I'm going to beam the guys into their... Where should we go? Let's go to the engine room. Whoosh, there we go. Oh, there's a guy in there. Dead very quickly. Hey! And then they'll take out the engines. I don't think we need to do anything else now. Obviously I don't want to destroy the ship. Our doors have been hit, but that's okay. We can take a few hits. What I've got to be careful is obviously that the ship doesn't go down with them in it. That's the key thing. Any more crew members? I've got to beam them back shortly. Oh, there is another crew member. Yep. So we'll let them fight, get a bit more hand-to-hand experience. They want to surrender. Oh, okay. No more life forms remaining now. I think one of the good things about destroying all the life forms is that I think you get more scrap for it. I'm not sure. Again, maybe it's one of those sort of urban myths that you come across, gaming myths. I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe that is how it works. So what I need to do is get my guys back. There we go. Send them over to the med bay for a bit of attention. That worked out okay, didn't it? Swampson, I think that guy's name is. Yeah, so if I can now start increasing their hand-to-hand combat thing, that'd be quite good. Okay, let's jump. Distress call. I could hit that one, then the distress call, but I'm sort of then giving the rebels a chance to catch up. So we'll go to the distress call. Distress calls are quite good because sometimes you'll get two lots of stuff. You've kind of someone wants some. Someone's low on fuel. Yeah, go on then. Let's give them some. Oh, and they give us 36 scrap in payment. That's brilliant. Okay, that was well worth it. Another distress call there. I don't know if it's worth jumping ahead of the fleet a bit. If I go to this one, hopefully I'll be able to go across to the distress call afterwards. So let's go there. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we've got a ship with sort of a super shield thing we'll got to get rid of first. Is it worth sending someone on board? I don't know. Let's get through this shield first because that's going to be a real pain. You've got asteroids flying in as well, and I've only got one shield, which is not good. Okay, shields down. Now, is it worth sending my guys over? I know I think it's a bit dangerous in the asteroid field, to be honest. I don't know. I guess I could disable their weapons, and then maybe send my guys over to do some stuff. They've got no shields though, you see, so I'm kind of risking losing my guys really. I don't think I'll take the risk. Oh, hull breach. Okay. Right, we need to jump as quick as we can. Because we're in an asteroid field, we do have to wait for it to charge. Whereas if we weren't, then it wouldn't be a problem. We need to repair the hull breach. Yeah, obviously. Let's go and get that done. Let's get him out of there. Okay, all done. I think one shield appears to be enough to survive in an asteroid field. I think they only seem your shields are back up again before another one comes along. I think anyway. That's how it works. Don't. Okay, let's jump. We will go to the distress one this time. Oh, my doors are down. Just realised that. Oh, God. Okay. Another energy bomber. Lots of these guys with the double, the super shield, which is a bit frustrating. He's got a massive beam weapon. That's look at that. I don't know what that is, but it's looks pretty scary. What should we go for? Let's hit his weapons. What I might do is, seeing as there's no asteroid field this time, is maybe send over my beam someone aboard. Let's send them to the engine room. Yeah, they're pretty. These two, pretty good combination. These two, a lot of hit points on one of them, and then a lot of damage on the other guy. So, yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, I mean they're really. Yeah, there you go. We've that's turning out to be a pretty good trick. We destroyed all the life forms again. I reckon that's pretty environmentally friendly as well, not destroying the ship, just leaving it floating, so there's not all that debris flying around. Maybe it doesn't quite work out that way, but anyway, guys, I think this video's been about 30 minutes or so, a bit longer than that. So we'll call this part 1. We're in sector 2, and we're doing okay. We're kind of getting there. My plan is to get a couple of ion weapons, and to train up some guys who are good in hand-to-hand combat, and that seems to be what's going on at the moment. We're on track for that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.